I think I just figured it out. Y'all can probably hear me now. If y'all can't, just go ahead and give me a holler. Yeah, I figured it out. I knew it. I knew I wasn't tripping no more because it was really just my microphone. Okay. Now back to what I was saying. Like I was saying, I was talking to my lady and stuff, throughout the week, and she was just telling me how she was, a little bit stressed and overwhelmed. Like I understand that. Like I understand that people could get you stressed out and get you overwhelmed. You could even get yourself overwhelmed. And honestly, I seek by like understanding like where I may not be coming up strong at. Like anxiety is like a motherfucker. Like sometimes like anxiety will really fuck you up. Like it'll fuck you up so bad to where you're just like, oh man, you feel like, all right, I'm on top of the world. Then the next minute, that shit'll get you into your head and be like, oh, guess what? You at your worst point in your life, and have you feeling like, damn, I ain't good enough to do anything out here. But I know through strength, faith, and like real sure, like unwavering faith, you'll get through any obstacle like you're going through, like dead ass. Like I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you like I ain't never been through nothing. Like the obstacles I seen and been through in my life have been like crazy. And I see a lot of people deal with anxiety in different ways. Some people cope with it by like trying to like, self medicate. Some people scream it out, some people fuss it out, some people like to have sex and fuck it out. They do a lot of things to deal with their anxiety. And I only ask you like sometimes like, hey, what's anxiety look like to you? Like, cause people don't believe that like your traumas and your triggers can be like anxiety like could be anxiety triggers. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me rephrase that. I say like more than anything, like your anxieties could be like trauma starters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like anxiety having your trauma think that something's going on when nothing's going on at all. And sometimes we gotta center our feet back into reality where the hell we at. And like, dig this, right? You trying to sit over here and tell somebody how to walk in a cloud while still trying to figure out how to walk in the cloud. That's how like people who say like, "Oh, just don't let it bother you." And it's not about not letting it bother you, but it's truly understanding what you're in control of right now. Like, listen, right now, whatever you're thinking is physically not going on at this moment. It could have the possibility of happening, but at this moment, it's not happening. Where do you stand? You stand in the midst of preparation before the actual action or the event comes, in a way. But at the same time, it's like you ain't really running from shit. You ain't really like getting prepared for nothing because ain't no evidence or proof shown that that's coming towards you. Now I get it when some things actually show proof that they're coming towards you to harm you, but other than that, man, think about it. That other shit you think about ain't happening. And then for the people and the things that are stressing you out, yo, you have the total power and control to sit up here and say, yo, I know how much I'm willing to give. Like, trust me. Like, trust me from the horse's mouth. I've done it. I've done it. And people may not have thought that, oh, yo, Teddy, like, that ain't fair. That ain't cool what you did. That ain't fair how you took the route that you took. But it wasn't meant to be fair. Like, nothing against you personally, whoever you may be out here in this universe, this wonderful universe with your wonderful self. It wasn't like for real. You took it personally. You took it personally. I wasn't I wasn't personally supposed to give it to you the way that you asked for it to come. Like I just did what I felt like I had to do in life, and I had to move in a certain way. You know. So I tell you, anxiety will fuck with you and have you feel like, damn man, I could have did this different. Nah, you did exactly what you was supposed to do when you did it. You gotta forgive yourself for doing what you did. You know, if you felt like it was a burden, that is. If it wasn't a burden and you knew it wasn't too much that was truly invested into it, then like honestly, I feel like more than anything, then it really wasn't really worth what you putting into it. Like the amount of effort, the amount of thought that you was putting into. You truly think about some of the things that you actually are going through, you will really come to see that some of the effort you're really putting into that shit don't even fucking matter. Because honestly, you look how much you actually have invested into it. If you realize that I got maybe like a couple weeks invested into it, a couple days, like look at the true time you have put into that thing. If you know that the amount of energy you have given it has only been like a day or two, or a week or two, or a month or two, or like, you feel me, something that hasn't really equate to like something saying, yo, this is my hard earned work, I should be able to see something for it, man. You gotta take that for what it is. Like, you have honestly blown your own expectations because you have set unrealistic expectations. You know, expectations, and I say in the unrealistic sense of saying, because those are your expectations that you can meet. Those are the only ones that you can meet. Can't nobody meet those shits. All due respect, can't nobody meet those unrealistic expectations because we don't know who the fuck you is. We don't know how you do it. You feel me? Drink water. We don't know how you do that. All we know is how we do it, how we get from point A to B. You know? And ain't nobody asking you to understand or forgive us, but we damn sure ain't sitting around here waiting for you to figure it out yourself either. And, you know, and to the point of figuring out at the detriment of us not figuring it out. And I mean us, I mean everybody that's not into your world, you know. So I say anxiety is just, an instrument, it's a tool and an instrument of distraction made to distract you, made to take you off your path from doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like by all means, everything doesn't have oh we gotta go into like deeper roots and deeper meaning, deeper spirituality. Oh, but what about this on the sunrise of Chiron and yada 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 this and the stars and the moon and astrology? Nah, we ain't gotta go that deep. We ain't gotta go that deep. Like keep it simple. Like that's a tool for distraction. It has not done nothing. It has not brought you nothing but disappointment and anguish. Like I feel more than anything, a lot of the stuff that we're going through do not have to go through what we are putting ourselves through. Like a lot of times people be trying to put us through some of the things that we're going through is because honestly they are going through that stuff and they don't know how to navigate through it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Somebody trying to stop me from getting this out, but you ain't gonna stop me. You ain't gonna stop me because I feel like like the enemy comes to seek, kill, and destroy. Like what they say is sneak, thief, and destroy, or whatever. However this saying go, but like I was saying too, more than anything else, like if you allow anxiety to really play a part into your life, into like what you got going on, onto what you're doing, then you have done nothing but proved everybody in your immediate circle that they are right about what they probably think about you. And the more than likely fact of what they think about you is exactly what they have already thought about you the whole time. You know, that you do not have nothing to offer, that you don't have nothing to give. But I'm here to tell you, you have a lot more to offer and a lot more to give than what you give yourself credit for. Like, where you thought comfort resided at was the gateway and the doorway for you to see how much more potential you have to give and have to offer and have to receive. You feel me? Like, I don't feel like a lot of places are stopping points. I feel like those points where we tend to have to sit down in a lesson at are points for us to learn at. It's not points for us to get comfortable at. Like, you feel me? It's like people get a pair of clothes and think those pair of clothes are gonna fit forever in a day. Good luck. I mean, if you try your best to maintain that shape and size, then yeah, but that's just routine at this point. You know, you're plateauing yourself. I mean, hey, it's a goal. You met it, but then what? Oh, this is what it is. This is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. I guess nothing else comes after that. I guess pop. We don't even know if it goes to Weasel or the groundhog or nothing. I can't make this shit up. I really can't make this shit up for real. This is funny. Um, mm. But yeah, I was telling my shorty the other day, like, I mean, was it the other day? No, it was actually the other day. So, and I was like, she was going off, right? She was just like, yeah, yeah. What the fuck she say? I think it was something like where, just an appointment, right? And I remember she got so upset. Like, I was like, yo, babe, everything is gonna work itself out. And she was just like, but. I was just like, nah, no more buts. Like, tell your anxiety to butt their ass to buck that. Like, and she was just started busting out, like, just crying. I was like, yo, what you doing? And she was like, I don't think you get it. I was like, yo, maybe I don't get it from the way that you get it, but you have to understand this. Life is going to go ahead and toss a million different patterns at you outside of your control for you to release control and be okay with the changes that come. So anxiety is there, and it's confusion's favorite cousin because it's there to egg on confusion and nitpick with confusion because confusion, anxiety is gonna try to make every scenario fit to its favor. And when that shit really starts to simmer out and you get rid of like anxiety, confusion fades away and confusion starts to get irritated and say, it's boring here. Yeah, I don't do nothing fun around here no more. I'll go to my other aunt house, my other uncle house, my other parents' house. Like, for real. I tend to stop looking at like anxiety as a burden and try to see where anxiety is like coming in to distract me from because it really is a distraction animal. It comes in to take your attention off of what you should be doing by having you focus on something completely that ain't got shit to do with what you got going on at this point in time. And frankly, I feel like in that moment of anxiety starting to build up, you should really start being more at peace with the shit that's unknown or the things that are coming out of control. Because the things that are coming out of control are the things that need to be taken out of your control. Because I believe at that point, God's now shaking the foundation to say, hey, you ain't really need this. Or it's done its purpose. It is what it is. And then you take that moment to see exactly what's going on when it starts breaking down and when things ain't making sense. And then you start to take a deep breath and look around and you sit here and say, okay, this is where it's not making sense. Bet. Alright, cool. So I might try to take things a little different. you know. So it's like in that moment you gotta get that anxiety bug up off you, because honestly, I don't even believe that's a lot of our energies. Like that's what a lot of people want for us. People to be in a state of paranoia, fear, uncertainty, like unrestfulness. You know what I'm saying? Like a state of restlessness, having us not comfortable going to sleep, going to bed, and doing stuff like that. Like, I understand you got that control more than what people give you that credit for. You know, I just tell people like, man, if you start to feel anxiety, man, just go look at something like that's gonna bring your spirits up. Like, go look at a cat video or a dog video. You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna bring your spirits up. Because when you start having anxiety about shit that you necessarily don't have no control over, oh boy, you gonna go crazy. Like that ain't no cap. You gonna go crazy like shit because you don't have no control over that stuff. You feel me? You can only control the things that you want to control. I mean, all the things that not really you want to control, but the things that you have the power to control at that moment, and be okay with knowing that hey, you did a job well done once you get done with it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like I be like, yo, I don't know what you stressing for. It ain't like you got shit to do. It's like, yo, you finished the job that you can finish. Shit, you better be careful with that. You better be happy with that. Shit, man. I look at it like this: you ain't gonna be doing nothing else no time soon until the next mission come around for you to do. So why stress over the things you can't do? And at the end of the day, you did everything in your power you could do. Like, hey, listen, I exhausted every resource. I done made every connection that I could. I done spoke to every entity, every party. I done messaged every entity, any party. And everything I did that was in my control has been truly expendable through me in my control. Like, shit, from that point on, it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. God said, here, I gave you just enough control to do this right here. Now, I got the rest from here. I'm going to take the wheel, cuz. Like, I'm going to take the wheel. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all can hear me yawning now. Like, I haven't been on this live in a minute. Like, I haven't been on talking to y'all. Like, no open floor discussions. Like, for real. And yo, and have you ever noticed how like anxiety will make you do some weird shit? Like anxiety will make you call people or like go and do like little things that you know you don't really want to do. Like consciously go out there and spend like $500 on like a QP on weed when you don't even need that. Like we'll sit up here and have you go out and splurge, dine on people that don't even call to check up on you to see how did your day go before you went to happy hour. Like it'll have you sit up here, get back with somebody that you broke it off with just to see if you still got it, and the fact that you don't want them to forget about you. Narcissistic, crazy. But for the most part, like anxiety will just have you question your own beliefs in your own like boundaries, and that's where you gotta tell it like, nah, that's where we stopped that motherfucker right there. Like that can't be going on. But yeah, I just want to come over here and talk a quick spill real quick. I know y'all seen some other videos. I'm gonna update my channel tomorrow and take some of those other ones off and update the videos and stuff. So if you catch this before I do the address cut, this is gonna be like the address cut, the backdoor scene. But I catch y'all another day, probably the next day or two. Y'all stay easy, y'all stay breezy. You in the flow with Open Talks with Teddy Beema. Talks with Teddy Beema. I'm sorry, Open Flow Talks with Teddy Beema. I'm sorry. You know, it's like, but yeah, y'all already know what time it is. All right, bye.